Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for him, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good to be with you here tonight on yourliveevent.com as we get set for volleyball action tonight between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Richland Colts on the Irie Insurance Pregame Show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. As we will have much more coming up at our Irie Insurance Pregame Show. First, want to mention our best wishes, our thoughts, prayers, condolences, our thoughts, prayers, and well wishes for a fast recovery for Jack Knutsbig, young man involved in just an awful accident here over the weekend. Of course, Central Valley student. So if you see fans wearing green tonight, if you see, including the gentleman walking by on the screen tonight, he's wearing green in honor of Jack. Jack, if you're up and at him, depending upon how the health condition is, we hope you enjoy the contest here, and we are with you tonight. This contest, this broadcast is for you tonight, Jack. I hope you have a speedy recovery and get back at him, get back into the classroom, and get back with your friends, because we know they miss you terribly. So a lot more on our Irie Insurance Pregame Show. We'll chat with head coaches Brianna Lillaby from Richland coming up in just a little bit. After that, Katie Stabler from Hillsboro-Central Valley. That comes your way here on the Irie Insurance Pregame Show here on yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits, including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews ahead of tonight's volleyball matchup between Richland and Hillsboro-Central Valley, joined by the Richland coach Colts head coach in Rihanna Lillaby. And Rihanna, first year here at the helm of Richland, and been in a lot of good games. You got a young team. What else can you tell us about your squad this year?
We've been working super hard in the gym. They're ready to play games. They have a deep passion for the game. We just work on having good attitudes and energy. That's our tactic this year.
Working so hard that you injured yourself this year, kind of, what does it speak to getting in with these girls and kind of trying to build something here in Richland?
Yeah, again, I have such a passion for volleyball girls, but more importantly, I have a passion for these girls, and I care so deeply about them that I'm willing to go bust my butt out with them, work hard, work out with them, all the things just to push them to be the best people and volleyball players they can.
Of course, I mentioned kind of a little bit of youth on this team, just one senior. What do you think this team's learned the most in the first few weeks of the year?
Again, I just think an attitude from last season to this season. Attitude and energy have just been our big thing. We have a lot of leaders on the floor, even though we are young. They push each other, they keep each other's spirits high, and that's what our goal is to keep that energy up.
Important things elsewise to try and stop this momentous Hillsboro-Central Valley squad tonight.
What did you say? Sorry.
What are the things you're going to need to do tonight to stop Hillsboro-Central Valley?
Yeah, again, I just think that energy piece, volleyball is such a head game and an energy game, and whoever has the energy on their side usually is what seems to work out. So as long as we can keep our energy high, I think we'll be okay.
Head Coach Rihanna Lillaby joining us here on the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Coach, best of luck tonight. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Under Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews ahead of tonight's contest between the Richland Colts and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, joined by the HCV head girls volleyball coach and Katie Stabler. And Katie, of course, we talked last week, kind of a lighter week for the ladies. This week back into full action and kick things off with a Monday game against Richland. Sum up the preparations for this one.
Yeah, it was great to have those extra days of practice just to keep working on those little things and perfecting certain skills and not feeling rushed. And I thought the girls did a good job and feel like they're prepared and they're just ready for another game of volleyball.
Of course, we've been talking about this experienced unit and the run that they're on, but of course, I want to give a little love to the JV and C squad, of course, because without those ladies working hard in practice, then I don't think these ladies in the varsity are nearly as effective because they seem primed every single game.
Yeah, absolutely. We have great girls all throughout all three teams, and they're fun to watch in the gym. They feed off each other. They continue to improve every day. And the varsity really pushes that JV, especially when we scrimmage there at the end. The JV's like, we're gonna get one. But they force the varsity to improve. They cover very well, they adjust very well, and we have to take different shots. And so that in turn is helping us in games.
Taking a look at Richland's squad here this season, just one senior, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, a lot of youth, maybe some inexperience on that unit. I imagine you'll use that serve-receive that's worked so well for you to take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Our passing's got to be on tonight, as well as our serves. That's been a huge thing for us, and so we got to make sure that we capitalize on that and control our side of the court, like we talk about every night. We're not worrying about what they're doing. We'll adjust, but we control our one touch at a time.
Of course, it is a non-region game, but still want to keep the momentum going because you don't want to lose that momentum going into region play.
No, not at all. We have 3 non-region matches here in a row for us, but all 3 very big, and it's a chance for us to improve and prepare for our region matches that'll be coming up later on. And so we just got to make sure it's another volleyball game. We got to be competitive. We want to compete and we want to win. So we just got to do everything that we've been doing well up to this point and hopefully come out with a win.
Katie Stabler joining us here on our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-game interviews. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbankindeed.com. Katie, thanks so much. We'll see you after the game.
Yeah, thank you.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
Degelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Degelman unlike any other. Degelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
There was an idea
to bring together a group of remarkable people.
So when they needed us, the call is answered.
We need to get the right protection to as many people as we can.
We need to protect as many as we can.
We will.
We don't give up. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Now available, the 2024 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide. The digital version of the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is available at rjbroadcasting.com. This year, featuring schedules for the fall sports teams in the region, along with photos, coaches' bios, and highlights from the 2023 season and the fall broadcast schedule for R&J Sports and YourLiveEvent.com. The digital version of the 2024 R&J Sports Guide is available now at rjbroadcasting.com.
Coming on back here on our Irie Insurance pre-game show. Insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. IRIINS.com for a free quote today. As again, James Martin's here with you. Lex Ellingson on the camera here this evening. C-Squad and JV matches both went to Hillsboro-Central Valley in straight sets. Speaking of straight sets, the Burros, they're one of the hottest teams in the state as far as momentum is concerned. After dropping the first set of the year to Oak Grove, at least as far as best 3 out of 5 matches are concerned, they have rattled off 15 straight sets and 5 straight matches, again, going back to their home opener against Oak Grove on September 3rd. They've been nearly unbeatable. And, straight down to the sets in September. Richland, Northern Cass, Central Cass going to try their best to knock them off. Of course, Northern Cass, Central Cass, no easy tasks for the Burros, but they'll look to get Richland here on their home floor before they start a kind of lengthy road series, as they do have a home game again on the 3rd against Central Cass, so that would be next Thursday night against Central Cass. And they have a home contest against Cavalier. That one going to be in Buxton on October 10th. And Buxton as well on October 29th against Midway Minto before closing out their home schedule here against Mayport CG. So after tonight, just 2 more home games at the Heck and 2 home games at Central Valley before a lot of road games on the schedule. Park River, that's a big road game on the 8th. Thompson, Maple River, Larimore, and Grafton all on the road. In fact, those 4 games, just 1 home game in between. That'd be Midway Minto, again in Buxton on the 29th. That's a little insight on the Burros. If they ranked past 10, the Burros would be number 11 in the state. Just on the outside looking in, they received the most votes of the non-top 10 in the state. Richland, on the other hand, they got a young team, first-year head coach. They are struggling out of the gate a little bit, but they're playing some great matches. Lost in 4 sets to Wyndmere Lidgerwood, one of the top teams in the region. They lost in 5 to Mayport CG, last year's defending runners-up. Lost in straight sets to Hankinson, and their only win of the season after starting out 0-3 rather. They got a 5-set victory over Kindred. So just 1 win on the season for Richland, but certainly a tough out. Going to be a tough out in that really tough Region 1 tournament coming up here a little bit later on this fall. Just one other contest tonight in YourLiveEvent.com. Barnes County North taking on Maple River tonight in Maple River. And as far as the R&J family of networks, again, that is it for tonight. Chase Miller on the call for you, Barnes County North, Maple River. Lots of games going on tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the entire schedule for tomorrow night. We have International Falls girls swimming and diving starting at 4:30. A little bit of an earlier start for Carrington, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion in Carrington. Bagley's at Climax Fisher. Mahnomen Waban hosts Lake Park Godman. Enderlin travels to Maple River. It's another Cass County rivalry as Northern Cass hosts Central Cass. Midway Minto's at Thompson. Pine River Bacchus hosts Bemidji. Sargent County's at Kindred. And West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo North will duel at North tomorrow night. That's what we have on the schedule here at your live events. And getting tuned to the Ira Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. You can check out the full schedules on our website. Your Live Event Coaches show on Wednesday as well at 7 o'clock. Going to take I'll take another quick break here. We'll come back with some more pregame notes, little pregame notes here before the National Anthem and the opening serve on this Irie Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Burros and the Colts on YLE.
Hey there. We're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play. No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience. Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Coming back inside our Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, home auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, of course, let's see if we can get camera. You can see there on the kind of the bottom right-hand side of your screen some of the players. We'll move the camera just a little bit there so you can see a lot of these players tonight. A lot of these fans are in green tonight. It's a green game to wish well Jack Knutsvig. Knutsvig involved in an accident over the weekend. Not too many details other than what was initially reported by the North Dakota Highway Patrol. And we wish Jack well in his recovery and want to have the broadcast tonight is for him tonight. So we want to, again, wish him well. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery and back with his family and friends who wish him well as well. So that's the Green Night tonight. Plenty of ways to get involved. You can contact the Booster Club if you're on your way here, maybe getting some stuff done at home before heading out to the game. There's a couple of fundraisers going on. I believe some of the concession proceeds tonight will be donated to Jack's recovery efforts, and so plenty of ways to help out the family. There'll be, I believe, a fundraiser coming up as well. See if we can get that on R&J News. So want to make mention of that again as we're here at the Heck. James Martins, Lex Ellingson on the camera here this evening, although I'm moving it around right now. As, again, the Colts, Richland in the powder blue jerseys tonight, white numbers outlined in gold, or in yellow, I should say, and the Burrows in the white jerseys, blue numbers outlined in white. Libero, Kaylee Kittleson in the blue tonight with the gray and black trim. Again, I mentioned the rankings coming in here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley just on the outside looking in. If they had ranked 15, they'd be ranked number 11, but they ranked 10. in the media polls. South Prairie Max, your number one team in the state right now. 5 of the 9 first-place votes. Linton HMB and Central McLean splitting the other 4 evenly in second and third in the rankings. Central Cass 4th, Dickinson Trinity 5th, North Star 6th, Park River Fortville Lincoln 7th, Langdon area Edmore Munich 8th, Carrington 9th, and our Redeemers 10th. Rounds out your top 10 on the ranking side of things. Well, we'll take another quick break while we get towards the national anthem, and we'll come back with the starting lineups and the opening serve here from the Heck. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley and Richland on your liveevent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have the students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info, and more. It's all on the school website for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben. 701-636-4981. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Coming on back here on our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products. Grow our own, crystalsugar.com. Get your starting lineup here for the Richland Colts in the powder blue jerseys, white numbers. Libero is in the white and blue numbers. It's a junior setter, number 5, Hannah Storbakken. The junior libero, number 6, J.C. Foley. The junior outside hitter, number 7, Mallory Gunnis. A sophomore outside hitter, number 8, Josie Foley. A junior middle hitter, number 9, Lila Veely. A sophomore middle hitter, number 11, Jana Tazarek. And the outside hitter and senior, number 20, Elena Schmidt. That's the starters for head coach Rihanna Lillaby, assisted by Kayla Mark and Callie Wong. Starters for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. It's a senior outside hitter, number 2, Sadie Gallagher. The senior libero, number 3, Kaylee Kittleson. A senior middle hitter, number 4, Carsey Hattlestead. A senior, sophomore outside hitter, number 8, Abigail Anderson. the senior outside hitter, number 10, Kennedy Olson. The senior middle hitter, number 11, Haley Smeldon. And the senior center, number 12, Megan Enzyme. That's the starters for head coach Katie Stabler, assisted by Peyton Richter and Daphne Kenninger. And the Burros in the white jerseys with the blue numbers going left to right on that screen. Richland in the powder blues going right to left. That concludes our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned, crystalsugar.com. Quick break. We'll be back for the opening serve next.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Back for the start of this one here on YourLiveEvent.com. We have concluded our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. Everyone's being checked here. Make sure we're ready to go here between the Richland Colts and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Again, the first of 3 Region 1 matchups with Hillsboro-Central Valley, Northern Cass, Central Cass. Next 2 games on the schedule before the Burros go back to region play. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley already off to a great start in region play. Undefeated with a few wins. Get into that here in just a little bit. Megan Enzyme ready to serve. We're underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, James Martins, Lex Ellingson on the camera. Richlands will strike first on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette seed sales scoreboard as Lila Veely, the junior, gets the opening kill. Update that scoreboard here again to be set number 1 and a 1-0 lead in favor of Richland. Nice attack there for Kennedy Olson on the outside. Anderson with a dig and a quick tap down kill. Oh, push kill there for Haley Smeldon, her first of the match. Makes it a 1-1 tie here. Set number 1 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette seed sales scoreboard. Tim Cozette wishing all of our area farmers a happy harvest season. Sadie Gallagher on the jump serve here. Sends that one towards the back row. Here's Schmidt on the outside for Richland. Dug out there by Kittleson. Anderson far side. Cross-court attack dug out by the Colts. Schmidt will get another setup. She'll send that over to Gallagher. Sent back and recovered there nicely on the dig by Josie Foley. Schmidt again. She's going to be the focal point. She picks up a push kill, and Richland regains the lead here 2-1. Schmidt has been on the call there each of the last 3 opportunities. The tallest player on the team, I do believe, at least in the starting lineup. So she will get a lot of looks tonight. Smeldon on the chop. Another chop this time, dug out by Gallagher to the court. Smeldon fires again and picks up the kill. Smeldon back-to-back kills to start things out. Tied at 2 here in this opening set. Non-regional clash. So no implications there on the regional standings. Smeldon fires one, and it's recovered there by the Colts. Load up there by Enzyme towards Hattlestead. Kaboom! Carsey Hattlestead with her first kill of the contest. Been back and forth. Each of the first 5 points exchanged evenly. As Smeldon heads to the service line this time and just caught the top of the tape in town. And Janet Cesarek flinched a little bit there, and luckily it didn't matter for her, as that's the first service error of the game. Richland going to go back to serve, and again, we're even at 3 apiece. Lining things up here. Nice serve that time by Kylie Coomer, the junior. Hattlestead on the smash. Coomer will set it up for Schmidt on a push towards Gallagher. Enzyme loads it up again, near side for Olsen, who airmails that one. 4-3, Richland takes the lead here on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. So Coomer will go back to the service line. Again, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores on this squad. Schmidt on the near side, bottom of your screen, is the only senior, no freshman. As Schmidt on a push, a laser there. Largest lead of the game for either side, and Schmidt picks up her second push kill of the contest, 5-3. So Coomer goes back to the service line. Nice little 3-0 run here for the Colts. And Coomer lines it up and hits it into the net. First service there for Richland. Both teams have given one away so far. 5-4. Olsen going back to the service line. And in contrast to Richland, 7 seniors on this Hillsboro-Central Valley squad to just 1 for Richland, as that's hit out of bounds into the student section. 5-5. Again, nice student section, all in green. No, it's not St. Patrick's Day. It's wear green for Jack Knight. Set up there near side. Cross-court attack. It's just long. Sent by Storbakken. 6-5 as Hillsboro-Central Valley goes on a little 3-0 run now. On the Kennedy Olsen serve. Serve receive, the key to this momentous start so far for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Load up there for Hattlestead. Gets the deflection and the kill. Carsey Hattlestead. Her second kill of the match, and Hillsboro-Central Valley flipped the script. It was a 3-0 run for the Colts. Now a 4-0 run for the Burros. Olsen just lobs it up there, and that'll be an ace. Kennedy Olsen with her first ace of the match. As the Burros inching ahead here, largest lead for them tonight. Olsen going short this time, and it works as well. Back-to-back aces for Kennedy Olsen. Makes it 9-5. On a, I believe he's now 6-0 run. Olsen, 3 straight service aces for Kennedy Olsen. That'd be the first time this season that Hillsboro-Central Valley's had 3 straight. Olsen looking to make it 4. Near side this time, that is returnable by the Colts. Schmidt will guide it over. Kennedy Olsen, Enzyme loads it up, far side. Anderson down the line, dug out, swept off the floor by the libero, and back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Anderson will try again, nice block, dug out there by Gallagher. Gallagher again, far side, hits it into the net this time. And 10-6, the 7-0 run ends for the Burros. Checking out the floor for the Colts, it's Lila Violi once again to the service line there for Richland. It's going to be Tazarek. Here's Hattlestead with another kill. Hit the top of the net, but got it to go down. Carsey Hattlestead off to a nice start with 3 kills. 5 for the Burros, the other 2 by Smeldon. Of course, 3 service aces as well as we get a stoppage. Checking something at the scores table. And Anderson had to go track down the ball as well, and she grabs that. I believe we're checking the rotation there. Again, Brianna Lillaby, the former Holly Nugget, going over to the North Dakota side of the red. Directing traffic there. Injured her left foot. Hustling in practice a little too hard with the gals, and she sustained an injury herself. But I think any coach will tell you they would rather have an injury than any of their players. So they're still we pan over that way here. Lillaby at the scores table. They're still sorting out their rotation over there. And we're heading outside the Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. James Martins, Lex Ellingson on the camera here this evening. And, of course, a coach can come up and check rotation without penalty as long as it's correct after the serve. It becomes a penalty when when a team serves and the other team still has that violation. So coach is doing a free check here right now, making sure the rotation is good to go. Again, if you have any doubt, that's something you probably want to do. And so Richland is all set. Anderson will go on the service line. Nice cross-court serve by Anderson. Load the cannons there far side for Tazarek with their first kill of the match. Makes it 11-7. Fourth kill of the match for Richland. No aces as of yet to one error. 3 aces, 1 error for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Tazarek lines it towards the corner, and that's out of bounds on their second service error of the match. 12-7. Hillsboro-Central Valley looking to solidify this nice start after they went on a 7-0 run to take the lead. Pop back up to the Burrows. Smeldon firing, deflecting, and killing there that time. Smeldon with their third, matching Hattlestead for the most on the team. As Kaylee Kittleson, the senior libero, will go back to the service line to serve, of course. Kittleson step-up serve. Cross court there on the far side. And miss hit that time. Didn't time the jump right for Veely. Makes it 14-7. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they're down 5-3. They have scored since then 11 of the last 13 points. It's Kittleson smashes one down the line. Far side. Cross-court attack there for Kennedy Olson to dig it out. Kittleson will step up from the back row, just pops it up and over. Sent back to the Burrows. Ensign pushed it back. Olson. Ensign loads up for Smeldon. That's a kill for Haley Smeldon. 15-7, and a timeout is called by Richland. 15-7 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. On YourLiveEvent.com, opening set. Burrows lead.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Quick point out of this Nodak Insurance Company. Agent Brad Richter, sales associate Nick Preston, timeout 16-7 as the Colts hit it out of bounds. Set up there for Gallagher far side, and not quite a kill there. So keep on rolling. Joust at the net, one out by the Colts. Ensign swats at it. Loaded up there, a little high, tapped over there by Veely. And that doesn't quite get back. So 16-8, again, just the Colts' third point scored in the last 16. Largest lead of the contest there for the Burrows as Hannah Storbakken goes back to the service line. Storbakken drills it over to Kennedy Olson and swept back up and over by Smeldon. Near side on the attack, dug out here by Kittleson on the attack by Josie Foley. Smeldon sends it back over to the Colts. On the near side, Foley gives it another crack. Ensign pops it up for Smeldon, gets it to fall. Haley Smeldon doing Haley Smeldon things with 5 kills. Tonight, 17-8. Megan Ensign, the senior from Central Valley, back to the service line. Ensign just pops it up and over. Foley on the far side. Nearly a pancake dig by Anderson, just out of reach, though, as Josie Foley picks up her first kill of the match. 17-9 here now. Foley will go to the service line as well. After a few bounces, Foley. Nice spin on that one. Over to Kennedy Olson. Olson, good to recover. It wasn't quite, the pass wasn't quite timed out right. The Burros recover again. Sent up and over. Ensign loads up for Smeldon down the middle. Dug out there by J.C. Foley, the libero. Schmidt on a push. A couple of those such kills tonight, but none in a while. Gallagher pops it over. Nice rally going on between these two teams. Foley. Ensign pops up. Smeldon finds, we'll call that a point. 18-9, well, not quite a kill. Kind of going up there. But Smeldon makes the most of it. Picks up the point. Sadie Gallagher back to the service line. She'll do a hop, skip, and a jump. Nice spin on that one. And picks up the ace. 19-9. That's the fourth ace of the night. Gallagher's first. And Hillsboro-Central Valley, after being down 5-3, they've outscored the Colts 16-6. Gallagher on the service line once again. Little miscommunication. 20-9. That'll be another ace for Gallagher. We'll see if Gallagher can be the second player to get 3 aces in a row. Kennedy Olson did that earlier this set. Gallagher almost was able to do it, but J.C. Foley swats it into the net, and her mouth is wide open still. He was saying, what? How'd that happen? As Gallagher back to the service line. Gallagher on the jump serve. Lobs it this time. Short. 22-9. I think Veely did have a shot at that, but didn't quite get the bounce she needed. 6 aces to just 1 error for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3 for Gallagher and 3 for Kennedy Olson. As Schmidt gets her first true kill of the match. 22-10. Schmidt's third, the rest for team with 3. As Veely goes back to the service line. Lila Veely steps up for the attack. Ensign, Olson, far side, and nice move there, pinballing around for Richland. Keep it up. Olson down the line. Here's Schmidt coming back, arcs it down. Back-to-back kills for Elena Schmidt, senior from Richland. 22-11, Richland hanging around here. As Veely on the service line whips it out of bounds. 23-11, Burros 2 points away from the opening set. It's the third service error of the match for Richland. And just 1 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Down the line there for Smeldon. Near side, cross-court attack for Tazarek. Anderson this time for the Burros. Sent back out of bounds by Storbakken, 24-11. And Hillsboro-Central Valley with plenty of set points to work with here to try and win their 16th consecutive set. They'll have to have one more attempt at least. 24-12 on a service error for Smeldon. Burros second to their 6 aces. Now we'll go back there on the Richland side. Kylie Coomer, the junior. We'll give her a shot. Coomer launches it towards Gallagher. Ensign loads it up for Hattlestead. Fires. Did it end up on their side? We're going to say it did. Underneath the net. Hattlestead with the kill. 25-12 is our first set score here in just about 20 minutes. 25-12 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. Burrows take set number 1.
Halstead Telephone Company is now accepting applications for a full-time customer service representative. Primary duties is to provide customer care on inbound calls and for walk-in traffic, provide proactive sales to customers and administrative duties following the sale of products and services, complete general bookkeeping and other office duties as assigned. Halstead Telephone Company provides a competitive wage and generous benefits package, including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, sick time, and retirement. Go to the website for more information, halsteadtel.com/careers. Position will remain open until filled.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Coming on back for our Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl. In between the sets recap here on YourLiveEvent.com. First set, after some evenly exchanged points, Hillsboro-Central Rally trailed 5-3. They went on a 7-0 run to lead 10-5, and they would never look back, outscoring the Colts from that point on 15-7. Leading the way, Haley Smeldon, 5 kills. Carsey Adelstead with 4. But the Burros notched 6 aces to just 2 errors in that opening set, including 3 straight for Kennedy Olson and 3 for Sadie Gallagher. Leading the way in kills for Richland, Elena Schmidt with 4, the rest for a team at 3. No aces, 3 errors for Richland in that opening set. No blocks either way. Again, that's our Between the Sets recap presented by Farmers Union Insurance agent Ryan Opdahl. And into set number 2. Schmidt on the push there for the Colts. Enzyme loads it up for Smeldon. Nicely absorbed there by Josie Foley. Schmidt pushed it back to Kittleson. Enzyme pops it up to Gallagher. Fires. Dug out there, J.C. Foley. Little heavy touch there by the Colts on the way back. Gives the Burros an opportunity. Smeldon on the push. J.C. Foley on the dig. Storbakken loads it up there on the far side for Mallory Gunnis. Now back to the Burros. And back to the Colts. There was Schmidt, finds no ladies land. Gets the point there for Richland, and they take the early lead once again. Unofficially the 5th kill of the match for Elena Schmidt. Storbakken on the service line there for the Colts. Enzyme loads up, and 4 contact violation against the Burros. 2-0. And Storbakken goes back to serve. Storbakken, they spin on that one. Kennedy Olson to Enzyme to Gallagher. Finds no ladies land. Sadie Gallagher, her first kill of the match after 3 aces in the opening set. 2-1. Gallagher back to the service line here. Gallagher on the run and jump. Lofts it up there towards Foley, Josie Foley. Enzyme popped up. Anderson smashes one. Foley with a dig. Lena Schmidt this time through traffic and picks up the deflection as well. 3-1 Richland. Elena Schmidt, 6 kills on the night. That's the most of any one player, both sides. She's coming in to take the serve. Abby Fisher, the junior. First time we've called her name this evening. Fisher with the left hand over to Kaylee Kittleson, excuse me. And knocked out of bounds there. On the kill there for the Burros. As Smeldon goes back to the service line. Smeldon down the line. Or down the middle, I should say, as a little miscommunication there makes it 3-3. A 25-12 first set victory in just under 20 minutes for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Haley Smeldon back on the attack, and the third error of the match for HCV behind the service line. Still up 3 in that ace error ratio. As back here to the service line, Lila Veely. Kittleson will step up from the back row, hits it into the net now. 5-3. Veely going back to serve here. Richland down the middle of Gallagher. Ensign pops up. Anderson taps it over and down for her first kill of the night. Abigail Anderson, who had a really great start to her season. Had a little bit of an injury, but she's going to be one to watch here. I think a dark horse for an all-region selection. Probably too many seniors in front of her, but nonetheless, Richland continues to hold a slight advantage here, 6-4. As they took the lead here in the second set. They've had leads in both sets. Haven't been able to sustain them. We'll see if they can do it in the second set. Hattelstead smashes one down. Carsey Hattelstead on a roll tonight. Her 5th kill of the match. 6-5. Anderson back to the service line there for the Burros, trying to even things up. Already leading 1-0. Set number 2, and that is nearly an ace. Backpedaling to get that one. Couple of Colts. Ensign pops it out to Gallagher down the line. Did it get a connection? It did not. It's out of bounds, and Richland continues to hold the slight edge, 7-5. As J.C. Foley goes for the ball and passes it to Josie Foley. Sisters, cousins, not exactly sure, but sure there's a relation there. As Josie Foley on the serve. Hattelstead near side gets the deflection and the kill. 7-6. Carsey Hattelstead unofficially 6 kills on the night, matching Elena Schmidt for the most on either side. Schmidt, of course, for Richland. Kaylee Kittleson back to the service line there for the Burros and picks up an ace. 7-7. That's the 7th ace of the match for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kittleson on the line. Schmidt on the attack. Anderson back to Gallagher this time for the Burros down the line. Nicely dug out by J.C. Foley. Sent back by Schmidt. Ensign loads it up for Smeldon. And back and forth we go. Cesarek on our first block of the match by Smeldon. Smeldon will give her another shot. J.C. Foley with another impressive dig. Schmidt on a push. We'll give her the push kill on that one. Makes it 8-7 Richland. Schmidt's 7th of the night. And Smeldon, by the way, the first block of the match for either side. Tazarek back to the service line. Kennedy Olsen with the dig. Ensign on the sneak attack. Ensign again. Smeldon just pops it over to Schmidt. Schmidt back near side. Airmails it out of bounds. 8-8. No team has had more than a 2-point lead in this second set. And Richland played a 5-set heartbreaker against Mayport CG. Lost in 4 to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. They beat Kindred in 5. Hillsboro-Central Valley's not had a 5-set match all year. They've only had one 4-set match or longer. It's Gallagher on the push. Back to Veely and the Colts. Dug out there, Anderson and the Burrows. Here comes HCV with Gallagher on a block out of bounds. Give Gallagher the kill, and the Burrows take the lead here. I believe it's just their second lead of the set. Excuse me. Of course, they won the opening set 25-12. Ensign back to the service line there, the senior from Central Valley. We'll pop it up and over. And a little heavy touch. We'll call it a point here for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 10-8. As Ensign get another chance. Ensign loaded up there for Schmidt on a push. Gallagher sweeps it off the floor. Ensign on a push towards the corner. J.C. Foley again earning that libero title. A lot of effort. Smeldon. Josie Foley, Schmidt. One fist it up there and can't quite get it over. 11-8 as the Burrows going here on a nice little run on the Megan Ensign serve. Their largest lead of the set. Ensign, just soft touch up there. Foley sweeps it just over the top of the tape. Nice play by Gallagher to keep it off the floor. And Veely dug out by Anderson. Kittleson will step up. Dangerously close there to getting over the back line, but she was behind it. Smeldon, block, inbounds. Veely will pick up the block there for Richland's first block of the match, 11-9. On the floor for the Colts, Mallory Gunnis checks back in, and Storbakken is back at the service line. Storbakken towards Kittleson in the back corner. Anderson and guided over there by Smeldon. Inbounds! That was going to go out. I did too, as did the Richland Colts defense. But nice play there for Smeldon. And she's certainly making a case for Senior Athlete of the Year. It's going to be a really tough choice. Well, these Burrows certainly have a lot of options to submit there in Region 2. Schmitz. Ensign pops up. Smeldon hammers. Smeldon jousted the net. Richland takes it back as Veely pops it up and over. Ensign loads up Anderson. Down the line. Storbakken with a dig. J.C. Foley through Veely, and she's able to get just a piece of that. For the point, makes it 12-10. Richland doing a really nice job here in this second set after they got blown out, relatively speaking, in the first set. Attitude and energy, that's what Coach Lillaby wants to see from her gals. And she says the attitude is improved leaps and bounds. As there's a point for Hillsboro-Central Valley, makes it 13-10. Although, again, this Richland squad, juniors and sophomores, need to communicate a little bit better. The thing is, though, and we'll get to this after this point for Smeldon on the serve, and again, miscommunication. 14-10, Hillsboro-Central Valley. This is the last year of the two-class system as we know it. We'll go to the three-class system next year, and Richland will move down to the new Class B volleyball as Smeldon hits it into the net for the Burrows' fourth error of the match by the service line, 14-11. So Richland will move down, so they'll get, relatively speaking, an easier region, possibly easier competition, and they will have a lot of seniors and juniors. So look out for this Richland team to be a threat next year in the new three-class volleyball system. That's out of bounds, and Richland hanging around here 14-12. Burrows, I believe, 4-point lead was their largest in the set. Richland trying to claw their way back here. Veely to Gallagher, now Ensign, loading up for Kennedy Olson, taps it over, and out of bounds, 14-13. We've had just one timeout called this entire match, and that was Lillaby who called the timeout there for Richland back in the first set. Again, Hillsboro-Central Valley's won 16 straight sets, going back to their first setback against Oak Grove in their home opener. Since then, they won the next 3 sets after that, and they won 4 straight sets matches after that. As Hattlestead picks up her 7th kill of the match, 4 in the first set, 3 in the second set. As Kennedy Olson back here to the service line. Olson in the first set had 3 consecutive service aces. See what she does here. Near side for Cesarek. Anderson on a dig. Ensign loads it up for Hattlestead. Fires kaboom again. Carsey Hattlestead playing arguably her best match of the season. At least ones that I've seen. Brady Siebels is in the house tonight. He's seen a few matches as well for Hillsboro-Central Valley. On the volleyball court, Olson on the serve. And that's pushed out of bounds there for Richland. 17-13 in a fall sports season that has had ups and downs for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kennedy Olson on the service line lobs it up. Near side, and Cesarek's going to get a kill there on a lift. 17-14. Janet Cesarek with her 2nd kill of the match. Again, ups and downs for HCV. Volleyball's certainly been an up with an 8-1 all-competition record. Only lost to Langdon area Edmore Munich in the Northern Cass invite to open up the year. As we'll call that a kill there for Josie Foley. Her 2nd of the match. 17-15. HCV cross country having a nice start to their season. Claire Grindy, 7th grader, as Cesarek hammers one down. 17-16. Claire Grindy has gotten, I believe, top 5 in all of her races this year. Just a 7th grader, and we're not just talking like, oh, there's 5 teams from North Dakota here. No, they've had a tough schedule. HCV cross country, as it's a service error there. Makes it 18-16, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Richland's 4th service error of the match. So Claire Grindy and the HCV girls doing well, and the HCV boys cross country team ranked in the top 5. There's a little miscommunication there for the Colts. Double contact there, the official call, so no ace, but good heads-up play to try and keep it alive with the deflection. So again, volleyball cross-country doing some really nice things. Football just had some bad breaks, rough games with injuries, and they'll look to try and keep fighting here on a good note regular season-wise. Back to this match, Burroughs leading 19-16 as Cesarek over to Kittleson. Now Hattlestead hammers one. And guided back over by Fisher and the Colts. Trying to hang around here with the Burroughs. Little miscommunication. 19-17. Every time Hillsboro-Central Valley inches forward, Richland claws their way back. 19-17, Josie Foley goes to the service line there for the Colts. Foley, sophomore, hammers one to Kittleson. And again, Richland still looking for their first ace of the match. Richland will get it back on the hitting side. Elena Schmidt cuts the lead to 1 with her 8th kill of the match. Tying Carsey Hattlestead for the most on either side. Foley trying to even up the score here. Foley to Kennedy Olson. Ensign, Gallagher far side, taps it up and over. Richland chance to tie here. Cesarek has to make do. Kittleson set over by Ensign. And Schmidt pirouettes out of bounds. 20-18. After Hillsboro-Central Valley won the first set, 25-12, the Burroughs 5 points away from their 17th consecutive set victory. Your side, Schmidt on a push. Kept off the floor by Anderson and Kennedy Olson and sent over by Kittleson. Cesarek is able to get the smash. Cesarek one kill in the opening set. She has 3 here in the second. And Richland, again, no mistake about it, they're 1-4 in best 3 out of 5 matches this season. But they have played a lot of quality volleyball, and they are a scary team to face in the Region 1 tournament. 21-19 on a service error. That's what they have to get rectified. 5 errors to no aces so far for Richland. Ensign on a driller. Popped up and over by Veely, covered by Ensign. Smeldon hammers, got it. Haley Smeldon again with her first kill of the set, her 6th of the match. Got a block as well. The Burros 3 points away from a 2-set-to-none lead here at the Heck. They're certainly defending their home court. Ensign, cross court to Storbakken and the Colts. Richland Storbakken sends it back. Swept off the floor by Ensign. Gallagher sends it back to Richland. Schmidt through traffic. Kittleson with a dig out. Ensign blocked by Schmidt. 22-20. Schmidt's first block of the contest. And the Colts back to within 2. Back on the service line there for Storbakken. Storbakken lobs it up to Anderson. Schmidt says good night, 22-21. Caught the Burros pretty much all at the front of the net. Schmidt's like, I'll take that all day, every day, if you give that to me. And Storbakken and the Colts within 1. Ensign, Smeldon, hammers one, dug out Foley. Schmidt for the tie. We'll get it to fall. Schmidt now with 10 kills, 22-22. And Katie Stabler calls timeout. 22-22, 1-set-to-none lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard for Katie Stabler and the Burros, but the Colts trying to answer back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro, call Ben, 701-636-4981. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout for all your insurance questions. The Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter, Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 22-22. Richland's battled back after being down as much as, I believe, 4. They have the lead now. Smeldon hits it out of bounds. 23-22, Richland. As Olsen down the line, Schmidt sends it over, Ensign, Smeldon, blocked by Veely, and the Colts have a 2-set point lead. Veely on a block, her second of the match. And another timeout for Katie Stabler and the Burros. 24-22 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
24-22, again coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company. Brad Richter, Nick Preston, timeouts. 24-22, Richland has flipped this game around. Olsen taps it up and over for the point. 24-23, one set point saved by the Burros, who had, I believe, a 4-point lead in this match. Had Richland rallied to take the lead. Gallagher on the serve. Richland, Schmidt on a push, gets the win! And we have at least 4 sets tonight for just the second time this year. Elena Schmidt on her 7th kill of the night, 11th of the season. It snaps a 16-set winning streak for the Burros. Their match winning streak still on the line on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. We're tied at 1 set apiece.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Halstead Telephone Company is now accepting applications for a full-time customer service representative. Primary duties is to provide customer care on inbound calls and for walk-in traffic, provide proactive sales to customers and administrative duties following the sale of products and services, complete general bookkeeping and other office duties as assigned. Halstead Telephone Company provides a competitive wage and generous benefits package including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, sick time, and retirement. Go to the website for more information, halsteadtel.com/careers. Position will remain open until filled.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Coming out of our Between the Sets recap presented by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Home, Auto, Crop, Commercial, Farm Life Insurance as well. He does it all. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Richland was down in the second set, and they snap Hillsboro-Central Valley's 16-set winning streak as Elena Schmidt, a big reason why. She had 7 kills, including the set winner in that second set. And she picks up her 12th kill of the match. 1-0 Richland with the lead. Carsey Hattlestead leading the way for the Burros with 8 kills. 5 service errors for Richland in the match, and they even the score at 1 set apiece. There's a point, though, for the Burros, makes it 1-1. So, again, the Burros, they won 16 consecutive sets, going back to their home opener against Oak Grove. They fall in that one 23-25, so the Burros trying to rally here. Sadie Gallagher on the serve. Near side there for Foley. Ensign, far side Anderson. Nice block by Veely again. She was a big part in that second set victory for Richland. Veely with her third block of the match. Everybody else on the floor, both sides combined with 2. So Veely to the service line as well. Richland has had early leads in each of the opening 3 sets. As there's a block by Foley. Josie Foley with a block. As that's her first block of the match. So Richland needed a set to figure this Borough squad out. As there's a kill by Cesarek. 4-1 Richland. And that's all the momentum they needed there in the back half of the second set. As Veely goes back to the service line. Ensign, far side, Olsen out of bounds. 5-1. And a tough start there for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and Katie Stabler wants to talk it over. Richland leads 5-1. We're tied a set apiece on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seats Out scoreboard.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter. Nick Preston timeout. A quick point on a push for Haley Smeldon. Now an error. 5-3 now. Back-to-back points for the Burros. After Richland had their largest lead in any set in this match at 4 points. Haley Smeldon back on the service line. Struggled at the line tonight with a couple of errors. And a point goes to Richland, 6-3. Hillsboro-Central Valley, maybe they got a little out of rhythm as they only had one match all of last week. Went basically a week without any games. They came out swinging there in the first set as Kennedy Olsen pops it up and over, sent back by Cesarek, jousted the net, and we get a net violation, our first of the night. Coming there against Josie Foley, makes it 6-4 Richland. Kennedy Olsen there on the service line in the opening set, had 3 straight service aces. Looking for one here. Storbakken covers for the Colts. Push back J.C. Foley. Ensign, Adelstead. And the point goes to the Burros on the Adelstead kill. She's had 4 in each of the opening 2 sets. 6-5 now as the Burros have gone on a 4-1 run. Kennedy Olsen with an ace. 6-6, Kennedy Olsen with her 4th ace of the match. Olsen will try for another here. Olsen short into the net. 7-6, Richland back in front off Hillsboro-Central Valley's 5th service error. Josie Foley on the service line. Foley smashes one towards Kittleson in the back row. Ensign towards Foley. Now Schmidt. Far side there for Anderson. Pops it up. And smashed into the net by Cesarek. Missed opportunity for her. 7-7 tie. 1-1 tie here in set number 3. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Anderson on the jump serve. Sent over there, J.C. Foley. Ensign, load up for Gallagher. Pops it down the line. Won't give her a kill on that one. Gives the Burros the 8-7 lead. Sadie Gallagher, her 3rd kill of the match. As back to the service line is Anderson. Nice serve for Anderson. Schmidt, near side push. Towards Kittleson. Ensign, Gallagher off the top of the tape. Kept alive by Schmidt. Ensign, Adelstead. Nicely dug out there, J.C. Foley. Pushed back there by Schmidt. Far side, Gallagher. Kept up the floor by the Colts, but they can't get it over. 9-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley. With the point there, it's Abigail Anderson back to the service line. Anderson on the run and jump to the back row to Zarek. And up there, Sophie Peterson. First time we've called her name this evening. And now the Burros starting to get some momentum here in this third set, 10-7. As Anderson goes back to serve once again. Anderson on the little run and jump. And it's to Zarek. Kind of palms it up and over. Maybe a lift call missed as Gallagher sends it back. Peterson loads it up for Schmidt. And Schmidt with another kill. Elena Schmidt. And an absolute tear tonight. I have her down for 13 kills. Well in front for the most kills of the night. Stepping up there to Zarek on the serve. Ensign, Hattlestead with the kill. Carsey Hattlestead, one of the best games she's had all season. She picks up her 10th kill of the match, 11-8. Kittleson on the service line. Kittleson, nice spin on that one. A little heavy touch, that's tapped over by Smeldon. And a point goes on a double contact of sorts to Richland. I think it hit her hands and then it hit her one hand and the other hand, her hand and feet. I don't know exactly which, but either way, I'll give Smeldon a block as well. It'll be her second of the night. Kittleson back to serve. And did it catch a deflection? It did. 13-8. Kaylee Kittleson picks up her second ace of the night. 4 for Kennedy Olson, 3 for Sadie Gallagher. That's the 9th ace for Hillsboro-Central Valley to 5 errors. Kittleson, another smash. Josie Foley will attack from the back row. Kittleson's there to cover. Ensign loads it up for Smeldon. A little bit of an awkward touch, but gets it over. And Storbakken down the line. Dug out Kittleson again. Ensign towards Gallagher. Block. Veely again. Kept up by the Burros. Kittleson pushed. Near side. Schmidt down the line. Little fake out dig by Kittleson as Gallagher hits it over the line. 13-9. Veely picking up her, by the way, her 4th block of the match. As Storbakken goes back to the service line. Storbakken, soft touch towards Kittleson. Ensign loads up for Smeldon. Block Veely again. Veely and Schmidt have had excellent nights tonight. Veely, though, hits that one out of bounds. 14-9. Must have missed something there. Veely with her 5th block of the match, by the way, on that series. Burrows up by 5, and we're tied a set apiece. It's down the line. Anderson on a dig. Gallagher far side on a push towards the corner. Schmidt near side with a kill. Now it's 14-10. Elena Schmidt picking up her 14th kill of the night. And going back to serve here, Abby Fisher. Fisher, junior. Again, Schmidt, the only senior on the squad for Richland. Smeldon down the line to J.C. Fisher. Or J.C. Foley, excuse me. Josie Foley with a kill. Josie Foley with, I believe, her 3rd kill of the match, 14-11. As Fisher back to the service line for the Colts. Ensign loads up Gallagher. Up to the sky. Sent back over to the Burros. Ensign. Smeldon finds the corner. 15-11. Haley Smeldon. She had 5 kills in the opening set, just 2 in the second and third combined. Burros, though, 10 points away from regaining the lead here set-wise. Still a lot of work to be done. Sadie Gallagher at the service line, already with 3 aces tonight and 3 kills. Gallagher on the jump, down the line, picks up her 4th ace of the night, 16-11. Gallagher will look to try this one again. It's been all about serve receive for Katie Stabler's squad. As the Colts sweep it up that time, Veely on the attack. Kennedy Olson bumps it up to Anderson for the kill. Abigail Anderson makes it 17-11, and a timeout is called by Richland on Anderson's 2nd kill of the match. 17-11, tied at 1 set apiece on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout. For all your insurance questions, see Traill County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter, Hillsboro, Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Nodak Insurance Company, your agency with answers. 17-11, the Burros pulling away here in this 3rd set. Gallagher dropped on the line. 18-11, Sadie Gallagher playing a complete match tonight. 5 aces, 3 kills. So it's going to be hard to pick that player of the game tonight. Playing a lot at home. Who do you think will be our Enbridge Energy player of the game? Sadie Gallagher lofts it up again. Near side, Josie Foley. Gallagher's had some nice digs, too. Veely, smash in, 18-12. Veely with just her 2nd kill of the night. Sends it back to Richland. And Veely going to the service line now. Veely will step up into the net. Some costly errors tonight for Richland. Their 6th service error. They have no aces still. It's been their 1 Achilles heel tonight. Stepping up there, Smeldon. There's an error there. 19-13. So Hillsboro-Central Valley now with 6 service errors. And stepping up there now is Sophie Peterson. Sophomore to serve. There's a block by Tazarek, sent back to the Burros. Here's Kennedy Olson. Cross court. Peterson's able to get it over. Anderson, far side, dug out. We get a whistle and a net violation coming against Richland. Tazarek, the guilty party there for the Colts, 20-13. Against Tazarek with a block on the match here. Kennedy Olson on the service line. Far side. And Josie Foley out of bounds, 21-13. Kennedy Olson back to serve. Olson steps up, down the line, it's in! 22-13. Olson picks up her 5th ace of the night. Hillsboro-Central Valley now with 12 aces to 6 errors. A little short serve that time for Kennedy Olson. And Foley hits it into the net, 23-13. Burrows inching closer here. To a 2-1 lead. Little miss hit that time. Now the Burros have 11 set points. Olsen lobs it up and over. And tap back. Back to Richland. To Zarek. Sends it down towards Gallagher. And that's out of bounds by Anderson. One set point save, 24-14. As Josie Foley goes back to serve, sophomore. Back to the service line. Foley steps up. Load up, Hattlestead. Nice attack, sent back by the Colts. Popped up, Hattlestead into the net, and now 2 set points saved. 24-15. Foley and the Colts trying to hang around here. And they've had leads in each of the first 3 sets. But barring a miracle comeback, the Burros will take 2 out of those 3. Hattlestead for the win in the set. Got it to go. Carsey Hattlestead with her 11th kill of the match. 25-15. The Burros now lead at 2 sets to 1, on the Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. Don't let your autumn project list fall to pieces. Make those projects fall into place with the help of Mayport Hardware. Tim, the project pro, and his team will make sure you get not just the right tool or part, they'll also give you the tips and tricks to tackle that list once and for all. Plus, they've got plenty of essentials for fall cleanup and a grill or 2 for those pregame cookouts. You've always got a lot more going for you at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
A few years ago I was teaching. Last year I was running a golf course, and this year I'm running a $1 million punch plasma machine.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
And coming into set number 4 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads at 2-1 off a 25-15 third set victory. They're a little bit behind. They went on a nice run. Sadie Gallagher and Kennedy Olson each with 2 aces in that third set. Kaylee Kittleson had 1 as well. The Burros now with 12 aces to 6 service errors. Richland 6 service errors, no aces. Elena Schmidt still leads everybody in kills. She has picked up 14 in this match. Carsey Addleston leading the Burros with 11 kills. Haley Smeldon with 7 as well. Janet Cesarek with 5 kills and a block. And Lila Veely picking up 5 blocks and a couple of kills in this match. Burros 1 set away from their 6th straight win to open up the season. full best 3 out of 5, but once again, Richland has an early lead off the error by Haley Smeldon, hit it into the net. Storbakken back on the service line there for the Colts. Popped over there by Gallagher. And Schmidt just guided back over. Ensign, Gallagher just caught a deflection. I don't think J.C. Foley could have done much on that. And it might have hit a player in front of her. 1-1. We'll give Gallagher the kill on that one, her 4th of the night. 4 kills, 5 aces. And it's tied 1-1. Gallagher goes back to the service line. Again, 3 aces in the opening set, 2 in the third set. Gallagher sends it. Schmitz on the attack, dug out Kittleson. Ensign sweeps it off the floor. And Smeldon sends it back. Veely backpedals a little bit, picks up the kill. 2-1 Richland. Off Veely's 3rd kill of the match. And Abby Fisher comes back in to serve. We're a little over an hour into this one. The Burros lead at 2-1. They trail 2-1 here in this 4th set. Anderson on the block by Veely again. Kept alive, though, by the Burros. Veely's 6th block of the night. Ensign loads up Anderson down the line. And a kill despite J.C. Foley's best effort, 2-2. There for Anderson, her 3rd kill of the night. Haley Smeldon going back to the service line. A couple of errors on the night from the service line. No aces yet for Smeldon. That's Foley popped up and over by Storbakken. Anderson there, the right place at the right time, pushed by Smeldon. Now Josie Foley pushes it back to Smeldon in Hillsboro-Central Valley. Anderson hits it into the net, and Richland is up 3-2 here in this 4th set. Best 3 out of 5. The Burros took set 1 and 3. The Colts took set number 2. First time this season the Burros in best 3 out of 5 matches have lost set number 2. Hattelstead popped up and over. Now Josie Foley hammers one for the kill. 4-2 Richland. Josie Foley has picked up a kill in each of the first 4 sets. And Richland has had leads in each of the first 4 sets as well. Now been able to sustain them. Veely lobs it up and over. Archie Parks, they can't get momentum on the serve. So that's out of bounds. Give Kennedy Olson a kill. Her 1st of the night, unofficially 4-3. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard, wishing our area farmers a happy harvest season. Sugar beet harvest in full swing. Corn and beans not too far down the line. As Ensign pops it over. Sent back there by the Colts. Slowed up Hattelstead. And she'll find the line. Carsey Hattelstead makes it 4-4. Hattelstead's had at least 3 kills in each of the first 3 sets. She has 12 to lead the Burros. Olsen on the service line and gets an error. 5-4 Richland on the Burros' 7th service error of the night. Live by the serve, die by the serve, I guess. We have a problem with the scoreboard here. Not our scoreboard, the scoreboard in the gym. And they're getting it back and fixed as Richland can't connect on that one. 5-5. Maybe it's a 5-5. Nope. And it's a 6-4. Apologies there. 6-4. Hillsboro-Central Valley. And, well, I think they might have to correct the scoreboard there. 6-5. I think we're right now. Not sure exactly what all just happened, but either way, Schmidt with a block. Sent back Kennedy Olson. And tapped over there, Carsey Hattelstead. Tied at 6. Hattelstead with her first block of the night. Sit again, 6-6 score. Schmidt as with her second block of the night, by the way. Kaylee Kittleson. And Schmidt's popped up and over. Ensign loads up for Smeldon, hammers one down on the line for Haley Smeldon. Smeldon smelts her 8th kill of the night. She had 5 in the opening set, just 3 since then. The Colts have really keyed in on Smeldon. This has allowed the likes of Gallagher and Kennedy Olson at some looks. To Zarek on the attack, dug out Kittleson, now Gallagher. Zarek keeps it alive and a lift. Going against Richland. Burrows lead it here now 8-6. 8-1 in all competitions. Again, their only loss in Northern Cass tournament play. Bracket play to Langdon area at Munich. As that's a push. Popped over there. We'll give her the point there for Schmidt. Elena Schmidt on a roll here tonight. As to Zarek back to the service line. Sent back by Kennedy Olson. Colts hanging around. Veely through traffic. Anderson with a dig. Gallagher far side. Dug out to Zarek. Zarek steps up just over the top of the tape and gets the kill to tie it up at 8. Jana Tazarek. Her big set was the second set. She had 3 kills in the second set. 3 total in the other 3 sets. Zarek back to the service line now. Kittleson steps up with the smash. Sent back by Tazarek. Ensign smelled in. Schmidt, so we're going to give a lift. So we're going to give Smeldon a kill, that being her 9th of the night. And Hillsboro-Central Valley regains the lead here, 9-8. 25-12 and 25-15, the first and third set victories for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Richland come from behind, 25-23 second set victory. Popped up and over. Dug out Ensign and popped over there by Gallagher. Ensign, Smeldon whips one to the fans. 10-8 now. Haley Smeldon's most emphatic kill of the night. 10 for her. And the Burrows with a 2-point lead. Trying to pull ahead here and get the 3-1 win. Richland trying to force their 5th set match of the season. They've only played 5 matches. 2 of them have gone to 5. They're 1-1 in those matches. Losing to Mayport CG. Or actually, they've only had 4 matches. They're 1-3 on the year. They lost in 5 to Mayport CG. They defeated Kindred in 5. Ensign hits it into the net now, 11-9, unofficially the Burrows' 8th service error of the night. Keeping Richland in it. 8 service errors, 12 aces. 6 service errors for Richland, no aces. Still looking for their first one of the night. They nearly got it there, but Gallagher covers well. Anderson sends it back. Storbakken sets up Veely. Too much mustard on that one, 12-9. The Burrows nearly in the halfway point of this set. Trying to close the door here at home in about an hour and a half. Gallagher on the jump serve. Towards the back row. Near side on an attack. Rare attack from Mallory Gunnis. Only called her name a few times tonight as Kennedy Olson picks up the kill. 13-9. Olson with her second kill of the night. 2 kills and 5 aces. Kennedy Olson. Gallagher in with 4 kills and 5 aces. Popped over. Gallagher with a dig at the moment. But a point goes. I believe that'll be Storbakken with the kill. That'll be 13-10. Be her first of the night. Ensign loads up Smeldon, hammers one down. Haley Smeldon having a really nice fourth set. She has 11 kills now. And Smeldon back to serve. 14-10 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard. Make it 15-10. Smeldon finally gets her ace for the trifecta, and we get a timeout. 15-10 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cozette Seed Sales scoreboard. The Burros closing in on their sixth straight match victory.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Coming back out here after this Nodak Insurance Company timeout. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's 8 Nodak Insurance Company agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 15-10, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads by 5. Need 10 more points for the 3-1 lead. Kudos to Richland, though. Something that several other teams this year have not been able to do, except for one other one being Oak Grove. And that is take a set from Hillsboro-Central Valley. 16-10 off the hitting error. Burros now within single digits. Again, the Burros, Hatton Northwood, Kindred, Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, and North Border all ending in straight sets victories. The Burros, therefore 3-0 in Region 2 play with those wins over DVE, North Border, and Hatton Northwood. Anderson with the kill, her fourth of the match. 17-10, and the Burros galloping away from the Colts towards their 9th victory in all competitions this year. Ensign popped up for Anderson, taps it up and over, hit into the net, and kept alive there by Fisher and the Colts. Anderson getting going, but hits that one out of bounds. 17-11. And we get an officials, we're going to get a substitution here. Coming off the bench for the first time here this evening. Not sure who number 4 is for Richland. We'll try to get that here for you. That's Shaylee Little. Shaylee Little comes in here. There's a misprint of the program, I believe. Shaylee Little. And it's a kill there by Kennedy Olson. Third of the night. 18-11 now. Hillsboro-Central Valley inching closer and closer to a 3-1 victory here at the Heck. Olson on the service line. He's had a nice night tonight with 3 kills and 5 aces. Adelson on a punch. It's a block and gonna be over the net. 19-11. As Olson back on that service line. Load up there, near side. Cross-court attack to Zarek. Dugout Gallagher. Far side, Anderson out of bounds. 19-12. Richland hanging around here. As Sophie Peterson going to come back in to serve. Peterson, the serve. Ensign hits it into the antenna. 19-13. So 3 straight points there for the Colts. Stay in it. Peterson lobs up the serve right towards Gallagher. Hold up Hattlestead this time with a kill. Carsey Hattlestead with her 13th of the night. Smeldon with 11 in the way there for the Burros. Hattlestead, Ensign, back to Gallagher. And handed into the net that time, 20-14. Schmidt back on the floor for the Colts. And Alita Krenzel, sophomore, is going to go to serve there for Richland. Krenzel, her first serve of the night. Krenzel serve. Back to Hattlestead. Blocked by Schmidt. Kittleson fires one, sent back towards Gallagher and the Burros. Hattlestead fires. Foley with the dig. Back to Gallagher. Ensign taps it over, and Megan Ensign with her first kill of the match. Good time for her. 21-14, a block as well for Schmidt. Her third of the night in that category, as that's Kaylee Kittleson's service error. Burrows with 9 on the night tonight. 13 aces, 9 errors. Tazarek, nice spin on that one towards Gallagher. Smeldon on the attack, dug out there by Krenzel, but couldn't find a helpful friend. 22-15. Ensign and the Burros. Needing 3 more points for the 3-1 victory. Peterson sends it over, far side, Gallagher, blocked out of bounds. Sadie Gallagher with another kill. Her 5th of the night, 23-15, 5 kills, 5 aces for Sadie Gallagher, and a timeout is called by Richland. 23-15, late in the match, Burros 2 points away from the victory. The Hillsboro Stars and Stripes program shares a huge thank you to the businesses and individuals that subscribed to the Stars and Stripes project this past year. Your generosity in purchasing nearly 700 subscriptions will help $20,000 go back into the community. Additional thanks go to the many individuals that help put the flags out. This project continues each year, so please like and follow the Hillsboro Stars and Stripes Facebook page for updates on plans for next year. Coming out of another Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter, Sales Associate Nick Preston, timeout. 23-15, NewLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Lex Ellington on the camera here this evening. As the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros closing in on their 9th win of the year in all competitions. Megan Ensign on the service line. Spins that one nicely. And Schmitz on the push. Nice heads-up play by Smeldon. And that will set up some match points there for Hillsboro-Central Valley and a 4-contact violation. Megan Ensign goes back to the service line. Try and close down the match here in about an hour and a half. Ensign on a sidewinder. It's out of bounds. Off the Burros' 10th service error of the night. Gallagher getting back in the right place at the right time just to receive the ball there. 24-17, hit the net that time. So Richland saving a couple of match points. Storbakken on the serve, just caught the top of the tape, and at last, Richland has their ace. Hannah Storbakken, the first ace of the night for Richland after 6 service errors. Storbakken trying to go on a roll here. Won't happen that time. That's a nice attack there for the Burros. Destiny Ellingson on the floor. Ellingson loads it up for Gallagher on a push. Storbakken, little miscommunication, and well, that'll do it. That's a rough way to end for Richland. 25-18, the Burros come away with a 3-1 victory. 25-12, 23-25, 25-15, 25-18. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the win. And we'll talk it over here coming up next on our postgame.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have the students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day, too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, contact info, and more. It's all on the school website for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
You know, parenting is hard for all of us. And so providing those little resources that we can share for those conversations that are hard to have and to kind of be that icebreaker for both professionals, parents, and then open up that conversation to the more engaging conversation that's needing to be had.
Being a parent myself, oftentimes it's the simple things that make a difference.
As a busy parent myself, just engaging with your kids, making it an everyday thing so they know that you're there, they can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692. For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com. All right, on the post game here on YourLiveEvent.com, James Martinson and Old Pro Kaylee Kittleson here and with a 3-1 victory again, 25-12, 23-25, 25-15, and 25-18. Kaylee, it's kind of a odd feeling to lose a set here, especially at home when you've been so good. What did it take to bounce back and get the win tonight?
Just a lot more talking on the court and off the court. Energy helps us. We just didn't have a lot of that tonight, but just talking gets us up.
Well, you could have fooled me on the energy part. I think even when you ladies have kind of a seemingly off night, you still find a way to make plays and to kind of win the game. What's the difference, you think, between last year and this year with this team?
Last year, we were new to varsity, almost all of us. This year, we have a lot more experience, so we're getting to play more together and just having a good time.
Did you feel like maybe that having most of the week off, maybe it took a while to kind of feel like, oh, this is what we're doing. I kind of forgot how to do this.
Yep, 4 days of practice after one game and then take a long break on the weekend, and then you're back at it on Monday with no practice. So that's kind of hard, but we made it work.
I feel like, Kaylee, you got to bottle this up and kind of bottle this resiliency up. You got some tough matches coming up, Northern Cass, Central Cass. It's going to be a tough schedule, but I feel like you ladies are ready for it.
Yes, we are. We're going to fight hard in practice, and we're going to work our butts off.
Kaylee Kittleson joining us. Kaylee, thanks so much. Enjoy this one. Let's bring in Haley Smeldon here. Haley, another old pro here. I don't want to say old as in age, but it seems like a broken record. Another win for you ladies, but this one was a little bit harder. You guys had to fight back.
Yeah, after losing that set, we knew we had to get in and focus and just play our game, and yeah.
What was Katie saying to your team kind of after that second set especially?
Serves, miss serves. We got to make our serves. Blockers, we got to get up there and hold since they are good hitters, and talk. Energy. We didn't really have energy, and yeah.
You got, of course, Northern Cass, Central Cass coming up on the schedule. Really talented teams. What are you looking forward to most about those matchups?
You're excited to see how we play against them because they're a better team, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting.
That's Haley Smeldon joining us here after the contest. Haley, congratulations. Thanks for the time. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll bring Katie Stabler back up here after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
And on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, sharing our heritage, sharing our future locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbankindeed.com. Joined by Katie Stabler, head coach there of the Burros. And Katie, kind of a rarity tonight, though not so much as you still get the win, but the ladies, they remembered what it's like to lose a set.
Yeah, you know, we don't like losing any sets, but if we lose a set, it was great to still come on top. Have the girls come back in sets 3 and sets 4 and finish the game against a really good Richland team. Yeah, their defense tonight was phenomenal. They picked up every ball and made us earn every point.
And what does that say about this Richland squad, a team that you would think, okay, if we're doing really well, we got all this experience, maybe we'll lose to a team or lose sets to a team that also has that experience, and they only have one senior.
I know, you know, they're a young crew, and that I swear this crew played against last year and maybe even some of them the year before. It's a young crew that's going to be back even next year, so they have a lot of experience on that court, even for their age. And I think defensively, yeah, like I said tonight, they made us earn a lot of points, and our girls really had to work on placing that ball in different spots and keeping that ball alive. I thought our girls did really well tonight. Serve, receive, passing, that was key for us, and we were able to set up our 3 hitters multiple times tonight on that serve receive.
Let's talk about that serve receive a little bit. I had down, I think, 10 errors in the game to about 14 aces or so.
Yeah.
You still came up positive, but you'd like to have even 5 errors would be okay.
That would be great for sure, you know. And we just had to adjust. They had some great serves. They threw in some shorts, after we threw in some shorts at them, and then I thought our girls adjusted well, but we just got to recognize right away and be on our toes. That's the big thing.
Of course, on that serve receive, I think we talk a lot about, how many aces did you get? How many errors did you have? But maybe we don't talk about so much about how many aces did you prevent from the other team, and they had just 1 ace tonight that came really late.
Yeah, like I said, our serve receive did really well. Played that defense and worked and read their servers really, really well. And then our servers, I thought we were aggressive at the beginning, and then we kind of got a little sloppy near the end. Had a few, we love aggressive errors. I mean, that's okay. But when we have 2 missed serves in a row, maybe that means we weren't here mentally. We got to make sure it's over and in, give ourselves that opportunity to go and gain some more points. And so just got to clean that up a little bit there. But, I thought we started off strong. That was a huge run for us in the first and the third set.
Some big player performances tonight. Carsey Hattlestead, I feel like, had a heck of a game tonight. Definitely in consideration for our player of the game. Your thoughts on kind of how she's starting to figure it out here a little bit?
Yeah, Carsey, she had a little slow start. She was, like you just said, she was figuring out. She was also sick during those first couple of weeks, so it's been great to just see her be that leader on the court that we need and be aggressive and be smart aggressive, even in her tips. I mean, they're going to be hard tips, and people aren't going to be able to pick them up even after she hits that ball hard. She had a great slide, and it was picked up on the other team, but she was just proud of herself for getting that slide down. She's been working so hard on that when we have those two in that front row, and like I said, she's just that leader that people feed off her energy, and we need that energy when we're playing.
Complete game tonight. She is going to be our player of the game in Sadie Gallagher with had down 5 kills and 5 aces and a ton more digs.
Yeah, she did.
Your thoughts on her performance tonight?
Yeah, Sadie did a great job defensively. I think she had 5 digs, bang, 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 right at the beginning, just picking up so many balls and allowing our offense to run. I mean, and they weren't just out of system balls. She made sure they got up to our setter, and our setter was able to set them up. I thought Sadie played a really, really good game and worked around those blockers really well up in that front row.
Of course, some other great contributions. Haley Smeldon having another nice game tonight, as usual. And Abigail Anderson sprinkling in a little bit there. And Kennedy Olson had 3 straight service aces. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, no, not at all. And she did a phenomenal job. That was that first set, I think. It was just all those short serves. She's really been working on those and working on her deep corners. So it's nice when you can throw them in. So their pass isn't ready. They're going to have to figure out what's going to happen next, or they're going to have to adjust on the fly. And I thought she did a really good job there. And yeah, it was just an overall team effort.
Katie, matches coming up here. 2 big Cass County matchups, Northern Cass, Central Cass. Schedule doesn't get any easy for your ladies.
Yeah, no, it's great. 2 non-region matches, but 2 non-region teams that are very good. That Region 1, it's just any night a lot of those teams can take it. They have got some really good competition. Richland was right in there. I know they've been they battled 5 sets with Kindred and then with Mayport CG before this. So I'm like, girls, they're going to be ready. We got to make sure we're finishing in that 4th. But so 2 really, really good Region 1 teams that we got to be ready to perform, and then go the weekend to an overnight into Lax and have a big tournament there.
And I think if I read the schedule right, you get another week basically between this one and the Northern Cass game.
I don't think a whole nother week. What do you mean? Sorry.
Well, maybe I read it wrong, but I thought next Monday, I think, is
next Monday is Northern Cass.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
So we do have a full week from now. My brain, I tell you, it's we'll
for
blame
a
it
good
on many
reason.
things.
For
yeah,
good
for
reason.
A good reason.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
That makes sense. Yes, so 1 week away.
I was like, man, I hope I'm not crazy on a Monday.
No, it's me. It's me.
Well, I tell you what, Katie, enjoy the win as always, and have some great practices this week, and we'll see you back in Northern Cass next week.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, and thanks for the broadcasting.
And we'll come back with some post-game comments here on our Dakota Heritage Bank. Again, post-game interviews. We'll have our player of the game and stats and storyline coming up next.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Yeah, coming on back here. Again, we've wrapped up our Dakota Heritage Bank post-match interviews. as we continue to wrap things up here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's take a look at our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life Takes Energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our player of the game tonight, Sadie Gallagher, 5 kills and 5 aces tonight. A lot of digs as well, as Katie Stabler mentioned. And Sadie Gallagher, our Enbridge Energy Player of the game. Well, let's take a look here at the stats and storyline of the contest. Here's some numbers here for you. Again, stats storyline. The Burros take the first set 25-12 at a 7-0 run after trailing 5-3. They led the match here. They led the first set. Then after that 7-0 run, 10-5, and would outscore the Colts the rest of the way in 15-7. Second set, the Burros had a lead late. Richland rallied, and they would take the lead, and a Elena Schmidt kill ended up giving the Colts the second set victory, 25-23. The Burros won the next 2 sets, 25-15, 25-18. It was back and forth in both sets, but the Burros would pull away late in each of those sets to get the win. Carsey Hattlestead led the way for the Burros with 13 kills and a block. Haley Smeldon, 11 kills, an ace, and a pair of blocks for a trifecta tonight. Again, Gallagher, the player of the game, 5 kills, 5 aces tonight. Kaylee Kittleson with a pair of aces. Abigail Anderson with 4 kills. Megan Ensign with a kill as well. Kennedy Olson with 5 aces and 3 kills tonight. For Richland, they were led by Elena Schmitz, 14 kills and 4 blocks, I believe. Janet Cesar, 6 kills and a block. Josie Foley with 4 kills and a block as well. And Lila Veely with 5 blocks and 3 kills. Hannah Storbakken with a kill and the only ace of the night for Richland. The Colts, so they had, to my count, 6 errors, just 1 ace on the service line and a couple of net violations. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 10 errors, 13 aces. So the Burros still were +3 on the ace-to-error ratio. Richland -5. But the Burros certainly got to clean that up in the end. But again, the win, the Burros go to 9-1 in all competitions. The Colts, so they fall in best 3 out of 5 matches to 1-4 on the season. And again, let's take a look here at our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. At Halstead Telephone Company, proudly providing internet, phone, cable TV service to the rural areas and to the local communities through the area of the Red River Valley. That's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And post-game connection here tonight. Again, we talked about the serve receive, how important that was. More important than the errors and the aces, the Burros did not allow an ace for Richland until the very end, within the last few points of the match. And even if you have a lot of errors, if you have more aces than errors, it's always a good thing. And if you prevent the other team, the opposing team, from having many aces, it's going to give you a lot of wins. So that, in turn, is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust, halsteadtel.com. Well, that'll about wrap things up here from inside the Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, Ryan Opdahl, home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. We'll connect with Sadie Gallagher a little bit later on here in the week/season and make sure she gets a shirt to give away as she pleases and keep it herself, give it to a friend as our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. But again, the final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley gets the win over Richland 25-12, 23-25, 25-15, 25-18. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, for Lex Ellington on the camera here this evening, this is James Martin saying Richland Colts and Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough volleyball fans, show some pride.